Capricorn, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal will touch the very core of your life, your purpose, and your destiny. October 5th is no ordinary day. It carries with it a divine alignment, a cosmic opening that promises a financial blessing and a career breakthrough that many of you have long been waiting for. But before this blessing manifests, there is something you must do to truly align yourself with the energies that are converging in your favor. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, because engaging with this message isn't just about watching, it's about activating the very blessings that the universe is preparing for you. Comment, "I'm ready," below to affirm that you are open, receptive, and prepared to step into the transformation that is coming. Every click, every engagement is like sending a signal to the universe, telling it that you are ready to receive what has been written in your stars. Right now, some of you are feeling it, a stirring deep inside, a whisper in your spirit that something big is approaching. You may have tried, struggled, and waited. Perhaps you've been working tirelessly, believing that one day your effort would bear fruit, but there have been delays, obstacles, and moments where it seemed like the universe itself was silent. I want you to know, Capricorn, that these delays were not denials, they were preparation. Like Joseph in the Bible, who went from prison to palace, your breakthrough has been quietly arranging itself behind the scenes. The people you meet, the opportunities you think are random, the doors that seem closed, they are all part of a divine choreography that is bringing you closer to a moment you cannot yet fully comprehend. Consider the story of Steve Jobs. Fired from the very company he created, humiliated, and publicly doubted, many believed his journey had ended. But in the shadows of his setbacks, a new path was forming. Jobs' return to Apple did not just bring him personal triumph, it revolutionized technology and changed the world. You, Capricorn, are standing on the edge of a similar pivot. The forces shaping your life may seem invisible now, but like Jobs, your patience, your resilience, and your unwavering faith are aligning you with a moment where you will receive recognition, opportunity, and financial increase that will feel almost miraculous. This is not only about careers or money. It is about spiritual alignment, divine favor, and recognizing the signals the universe is sending you. Signs are appearing in your life now, subtle, almost imperceptible, but profound. You may have noticed repeated numbers, messages from people you haven't spoken to in years, dreams that linger in your memory with unusual clarity. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your season of blessing is imminent. Like Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty and adversity to build a media empire, these signs are markers of preparation, telling you that your breakthrough is approaching. Every small victory, every minor alignment, is a precursor to the larger success that will redefine your life. You might be asking yourself how you can recognize these signs. Let me tell you, they are often quiet. A phone call at the exact right moment, a job posting that appears unexpectedly, a conversation that shifts your perspective entirely. Abraham Lincoln's journey to the presidency was filled with failures, lost elections, and personal tragedies, yet each step was a sign that he was moving toward a destiny that would impact millions. You, Capricorn, are in a similar season. The doors you have been knocking on, the efforts that seemed unrewarded, are about to open, but only if you are paying attention, only if you are prepared to act. Think about the story of J.K. Rowling, rejected by dozens of publishers, living in uncertainty, struggling to survive while her children were young, and yet continuing to write. That persistence, that faith in unseen potential, led to a series that would capture the imagination of the world. Your journey mirrors this in many ways, months or even years of persistence, and yet the moment of reward seems distant. But Capricorn, this is the moment you've been waiting for. The universe is preparing to honor your labor, your dedication, and your faith. Financial blessing is coming, but it is not random. It is connected to your readiness. Like David, anointed king while still a shepherd, your opportunity may arrive when others see you as ordinary or unprepared. Do not underestimate the quiet preparation of your life. Every experience, every failure, every moment of waiting has been shaping your capacity to receive greatness. And just as Esther was elevated to queen at a time when her courage and wisdom were needed most, you are being positioned for your breakthrough, not only to benefit you, but to impact those around you. Now some of you may feel a heaviness, a tension, because you sense that something is about to shift, but are unsure what it will be. That tension is the prelude to transformation. The financial blessing coming your way is not simply about money. It is about recognition, alignment, and empowerment. And like Steve Harvey, who struggled for years before his defining moment on the Family Feud stage, these trials you've faced have been shaping your resilience, sharpening your vision, and preparing you to step fully into your moment of triumph. The universe does not give its rewards lightly, Capricorn, and this moment is a culmination of every effort, prayer, and sacrifice you have made. As you stand on the edge of this breakthrough, pay attention to the subtle signs that are guiding you. Messages, coincidences, opportunities, these are more than random occurrences. They are invitations to act in alignment with your destiny. Every connection you make now, every decision, every intention, has the power to accelerate your breakthrough or delay it. Like the biblical Joseph, whose interpretation of dreams prepared him for leadership in Egypt, your awareness and action in this season will determine the magnitude of your blessing. Consider for a moment the story of someone you may not know personally, but whose journey mirrors what is coming for you. A young woman, working tirelessly in a corporate role, barely scraping by, received a single email from a company she had never applied to. That email led to an interview, which led to a promotion, which led to financial stability and recognition she had never imagined. She had no idea the email was coming, but she had prepared herself to receive it. Her resume was updated, her skills sharpened, and her mindset ready. Capricorn, this is the energy you are stepping into on October 5th. Yet there is a truth that many overlook, a hidden factor that determines whether blessings manifest fully or partially. It is not just about desire or effort, it is about alignment, faith, and readiness. The universe favors those who are awake, aware, and willing to act. And this is why I ask you to engage, not just watch. Like, subscribe, comment, share, these actions are more than gestures. They are affirmations of your readiness, signals to the universe that you are participating consciously in your own transformation. The signs are all around you now, Capricorn. Perhaps a mentor reaches out unexpectedly, or a long-delayed payment finally comes through. Perhaps a small idea you had discarded returns to you with clarity, showing the path forward. These are the breadcrumbs leading you to your harvest. Just as Oprah noticed the opportunities that aligned with her purpose, and as J.K. Rowling persisted despite rejections, and as Joseph moved from prison to palace, you are being guided toward a moment that will redefine your life. And yet not all Capricorns will see it. Some will dismiss the signs, miss the opportunities, or remain bound by fear and doubt. But for those who are awake, who engage, who prepare, the day of October 5th will mark a pivotal shift, a breakthrough that feels almost predestined. Financial blessing, career advancement, recognition, and divine alignment are waiting, and the energy of the universe is conspiring to bring it to you. Capricorn, the moment is close, and the signs are clear. Your preparation, persistence, and faith are about to intersect with opportunity. The energy of October 5th will move in ways that cannot be ignored. And as you feel this stirring within, know that this is not chance. It is alignment, destiny, and divine orchestration. But there is one hidden truth about this blessing that most Capricorns overlook. A truth so powerful that recognizing it will determine the fullness of your success, the depth of your reward, and the impact of this breakthrough on your life. It is that truth, Capricorn, that will change everything. Capricorn, you may not fully understand it yet, but the signs have been appearing in your life in subtle, almost imperceptible ways, preparing you for what is coming. October 5th is no ordinary date. It is a convergence of energy, opportunity, and timing that aligns with your deepest efforts and prayers. You have been working silently, enduring, sacrificing, and waiting. Perhaps the world didn't notice, perhaps your efforts seemed invisible, but the universe has been quietly taking note, observing your patience, your perseverance, and your readiness to receive. Right now, you may feel a strange stirring within you, a mixture of anticipation, anxiety, and hope, and that is precisely the signal that something extraordinary is about to unfold. In the quiet moments of your day, look closely at the little coincidences that have been showing up. Maybe it was an unexpected text, a call you weren't expecting, or an idea that suddenly made sense after weeks of confusion. These are the signs of alignment. They are whispers from the universe, guiding you, nudging you closer to the moment when your efforts will be honored and your financial and professional life will shift dramatically. Many overlook these subtle signs, dismissing them as random, but those who notice, those who pay attention, will be the first to step into the rewards that are coming. Consider the story of Steve Harvey. Before he became a household name, he endured countless rejections, slept in his car, and faced public humiliation. He lost opportunities, struggled with finances, and yet never stopped performing, never stopped believing that his breakthrough was closer than it seemed. One day, when he least expected it, the moment came, a role on television that changed his life, a platform that amplified his voice and talent to millions. His journey mirrors yours, Capricorn. The delays, the doubts, the moments of questioning whether it was all worth it, they were all part of preparing you for your own defining moment. Now think about Oprah Winfrey. Many know her story of rising from poverty to media dominance, but few realize how many doors closed before the right one opened. She faced rejection, criticism, and systemic challenges, yet she persisted. Every setback was shaping her character, sharpening her vision, and refining her readiness to receive the enormous opportunities that eventually came. Capricorn, your current struggles, your quiet victories, and the moments when it felt like no one noticed are creating the same kind of foundation for your breakthrough. These experiences are not random, they are divine preparation, testing your resolve and your ability to embrace what is coming. Your financial blessing, Capricorn, is tied not only to opportunity but to preparation. Look around at the resources, connections, and skills you have accumulated, often without realizing their importance. Just like Joseph in the Bible, who interpreted dreams in prison and rose to become second in command of Egypt, you have been quietly gaining knowledge, sharpening your skills, and positioning yourself for influence. Your readiness is what will allow you to step into your blessing fully, without hesitation, without doubt, and with a sense of authority and confidence that surprises even you. The signs you've been noticing in your life are markers of timing, not coincidence. Repeated numbers, recurring opportunities, and sudden insights are all messages that your season of breakthrough is approaching. Abraham Lincoln, before becoming the president who would shape a nation, experienced repeated failures and setbacks that would have made anyone give up. But each moment of disappointment was a necessary step, building resilience and understanding, preparing him for the gravity of the role he would eventually assume. Your story, Capricorn, is moving in the same way, quietly building strength, character, and wisdom that will allow your blessing to be not just received, but sustained. There is a young woman whose story mirrors the path that many Capricorns are on. She worked in a corporate job that barely paid her bills, feeling invisible and overlooked. One day, out of the blue, she received an email from a company she had never applied to. That email led to an interview, which led to a promotion, and eventually, a career and financial stability that transformed her life. She had been preparing without realizing it, building her skills, keeping her mindset positive, and trusting that her efforts were not wasted. This is exactly what is happening for many of you now. The universe has been lining up your opportunity, waiting for the perfect alignment, and soon it will manifest in ways that will astonish you. Your breakthrough is not just about money or career advancement. It is about divine timing and alignment. Like David, anointed king while still tending sheep, your rise will feel sudden to those around you, but it has been in preparation for much longer than you realize. The doors that will open for you are doors you have never imagined. And the energy of October 5th will make it possible for you to step through them with confidence and clarity. But this blessing comes with conditions: awareness, gratitude, and readiness to act when the moment arrives. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, rejected over and over again before her first Harry Potter book was accepted. Her persistence, her faith in unseen potential, and her willingness to continue despite setbacks created a momentum that even the publishers could not resist. Capricorn, your persistence has been quietly building momentum. Every effort, every decision, every small action you have taken has compounded into a force that is preparing to create your own transformational moment. You may be wondering how to recognize the signs of your breakthrough. They appear in moments when you least expect them: a conversation with a mentor, an unexpected opportunity, a sudden insight that changes your perspective. Like Steve Jobs returning to Apple and transforming technology as we know it, your own return to opportunity is imminent, and it will feel like destiny aligning with every detail of your life. Every connection you make now, every choice, every step you take is amplifying the energy that is moving toward you. Financial blessing is imminent, but it will not come by chance. It will come because you have prepared, because you have persevered, and because you have engaged with your journey intentionally. The energy around October 5th is charged with opportunity, and those who are awake, aware, and ready will be the first to claim their reward. You, Capricorn, are among those who have positioned themselves perfectly for this moment. Now imagine a man who spent years trying to build his business, facing rejection after rejection, losing money, and questioning whether he had chosen the right path. One day, a single conversation with a client changed everything. That client became a long-term partner, and that moment of alignment transformed the trajectory of his life. He had been preparing without realizing it, and when the opportunity came, he was ready. Your story, Capricorn, is on the cusp of a similar alignment. The universe is speaking to you now in subtle ways. The blessings that are coming are not random. They are aligned with your effort, your readiness, and your faith. Every act of engagement, every moment of preparation, every sign that you notice is a confirmation that your breakthrough is near. Your persistence, your patience, and your resilience are about to be honored in ways that will feel almost miraculous. And yet there is a hidden truth that most Capricorns overlook, a truth that will determine whether this blessing manifests fully or partially. It is not enough to desire, to work hard, or to wait. You must recognize, respond, and align with the energy that is moving toward you. Like Esther, elevated at precisely the right moment to save a nation, your readiness will determine the impact and magnitude of your breakthrough. Energy of October 5th is building. Your signs are clear. Your moment is approaching. Financial increase, career advancement, recognition, and divine alignment are waiting. The universe has orchestrated this season meticulously, quietly arranging every detail, every encounter, and every opportunity. But there is one element, one factor, that many overlook, and recognizing it will change the way you receive your blessing, the way you step into your breakthrough, and the way your life transforms forever. It is that hidden truth, Capricorn, that most do not see, and it is that truth that holds the key to everything that is coming for you. Capricorn, the energy surrounding you right now is unlike anything you've felt before. There's a quiet intensity in your life, a current of change moving under the surface, nudging you closer to a moment that will define your future. October 5th carries with it the power to shift your financial reality, to open doors that have long been hidden, and to place you exactly where you need to be at the precise time. This is not luck nor coincidence. This is alignment, and it requires your awareness, your readiness, and your engagement. If you have not yet tapped the like button, subscribed, and commented, "I'm ready," now is the time, because every act of attention amplifies the energy being prepared for you. The universe responds to those who participate consciously, who recognize the signals, and who declare their readiness to receive. Think for a moment about the subtle signs that may have been appearing in your life without your realizing their significance. Maybe it was a conversation that seemed ordinary but carried hidden insight. Perhaps it was an unexpected email, a sudden opportunity, or even a dream that lingered longer than most. These are not coincidences, Capricorn. They are markers of your alignment, breadcrumbs guiding you to the moment of your breakthrough. Oprah Winfrey, for example, often speaks about how small signs and synchronicities guided her journey, moments that could have been ignored but became critical turning points when acknowledged. Your own life has been peppered with similar hints, quietly building a path toward your breakthrough. There is a man whose story mirrors the energy surrounding you now. For years, he worked tirelessly, unnoticed, overlooked, and often undervalued. Despite the setbacks, he continued to refine his craft, expand his skills, and position himself for the moment when opportunity would arrive. One day, a chance meeting changed everything. A conversation with someone he had never imagined would impact his life led to a business partnership that completely transformed his financial and professional world. The moment seemed sudden, almost miraculous, yet it was the culmination of years of preparation, awareness, and readiness. Capricorn, your October 5th breakthrough carries the same energy. The signs have been appearing, the preparation has been underway, and the opportunity is moving toward you, ready to be claimed. Joseph's story in the Bible reflects your journey perfectly. He endured betrayal, imprisonment, and years of waiting, yet each moment of hardship was equipping him for the elevation that was coming. He interpreted dreams, remained faithful, and positioned himself to become second in command of Egypt, a place of immense influence and provision. The trials were necessary. They were not delays, but preparations. Similarly, your current experiences, every challenge, every disappointment, every moment of feeling overlooked, are shaping you to receive the financial blessing, the career advancement, and the recognition that is arriving in your life. It is not simply about opportunity, it is about readiness to embrace it fully and wisely. Now consider J.K. Rowling, whose first manuscript was rejected repeatedly before finally finding acceptance. During that time, she faced poverty, doubt, and exhaustion, yet she persisted in believing in the story she had been entrusted to tell. That persistence, that quiet faith in her work and vision, created momentum invisible to the world. When the right opportunity arrived, it was not only welcome but unstoppable. Capricorn, your perseverance is creating the same momentum. Every effort, every small victory, every moment of continuing despite uncertainty has been quietly building toward the day when the universe will respond in full measure. The blessing coming to you is the natural result of preparation meeting opportunity. The signs of your impending breakthrough may already be present, and they will continue to multiply. Repeated numbers, sudden insights, opportunities appearing out of nowhere, these are all confirmations that your season of favor is approaching. Abraham Lincoln's path to leadership was not straightforward. It was filled with failure, rejection, and personal loss. Yet each of those experiences was preparing him for the responsibility and vision he would carry as president. Similarly, the challenges you have faced, Capricorn, have been strengthening your resilience, sharpening your insight, and ensuring that when the opportunity arrives, you are capable of stepping fully into it. Financial blessing is often accompanied by lessons in wisdom and discernment. Consider Steve Harvey, who endured homelessness, public rejection, and repeated failures before stepping into his moment of fame and influence. The breakthrough did not simply come because of talent or desire. It came because of preparation, resilience, and readiness to seize the right opportunity at the right time. Your own breakthrough will follow this pattern. You may feel a mix of anticipation, excitement, and even fear, but understand that these emotions are part of the preparation, signaling that you are on the verge of transformation. There is another real-life story that mirrors your journey. A young woman, tirelessly pursuing a career, faced constant rejection and financial strain. She continued to improve her skills, build her network, and maintain her belief that something greater was coming. One day, completely unexpectedly, she was contacted for a role that changed her life. It was not random. It was the natural outcome of readiness meeting opportunity. Capricorn, your own preparation, focus, and persistence are creating a momentum that will bring the financial blessing and career advancement you have been waiting for. The hidden element in your upcoming breakthrough is awareness. It is not enough to work, to hope, or to desire. You must be awake to the signs, ready to act, and willing to align your actions with the energy moving toward you. David was chosen as king while tending sheep, a position seemingly ordinary, yet the preparation, faithfulness, and character he developed quietly were what allowed him to step fully into his destiny. Similarly, your readiness to recognize the signs, to engage with opportunities, and to act wisely will determine the magnitude of the breakthrough you receive. Consider how many opportunities can appear and yet go unnoticed by those who are distracted, impatient, or fearful. Your season of breakthrough requires alertness, presence, and intentionality. Every connection you make now, every choice, and every decision will either accelerate or delay the arrival of your blessing. The universe orchestrates timing with precision, but your awareness determines whether you step into it fully. The October 5th energy is aligning to bring opportunity, financial increase, and recognition, yet it requires your active engagement. Oprah's journey reminds us that persistence is crucial, but so is recognizing the right moment. Her awareness, her willingness to act when doors opened, and her ability to respond to signs were what transformed her story from hardship to extraordinary influence. Capricorn, your path is very similar. The groundwork has been laid, the energy has been building. When the moment arrives, your readiness will allow you to embrace it with wisdom and clarity, multiplying the impact far beyond what you imagined. The final preparation is spiritual alignment. Like Joseph, David, Esther, and others, your breakthrough is not only material, it is divine. It is the result of unseen forces working in your favor, but only those attuned to these forces will experience the full manifestation. Engage with your journey consciously. Notice the signs, act with intention, and cultivate gratitude for the process. Every act of awareness strengthens your alignment with the energy moving toward you. And still, Capricorn, there is a secret hidden in the timing, a truth about your breakthrough that most overlook. It is subtle, almost invisible, but it will determine the fullness, the depth, and the sustainability of the blessings arriving in your life. Recognizing this truth is not a matter of luck, it is a matter of insight, preparation, and spiritual attunement. The universe has arranged every detail with precision, and when you step into this moment fully, you will experience a transformation that is both unexpected and perfectly designed. The energy is converging, Capricorn. Financial blessings, career advancement, recognition, and divine favor are approaching, and your persistence, patience, and engagement have set the stage. Every sign you notice, every action you take, and every moment of awareness amplifies the power of the breakthrough. Yet there is one element, one truth, that remains concealed, the key to experiencing this blessing in its fullest measure. It is subtle, profound, and transformative, and it is waiting for you to recognize it, to step into it, and to allow it to change everything. Capricorn, the winds of change are swirling around you in ways that are almost imperceptible, yet profoundly powerful. October 5th carries the energy of alignment, the perfect convergence of timing, opportunity, and divine favor that will set your life on a new trajectory. This is the moment you have been preparing for, even if you did not know it. Your struggles, your patience, and your resilience have not gone unnoticed. Every challenge you have faced has been shaping you, every delay has been refining you, and every effort you have made quietly contributes to the unfolding of a destiny far greater than you can imagine. Engage with this message fully, tap like, subscribe, and comment, I'm ready. Your engagement is not passive. It is a signal to the universe, affirming your readiness and amplifying the energy that is already moving toward you. Look closely at the subtle signals appearing in your life now. They may seem ordinary, almost accidental, yet they are signs of preparation and alignment. Perhaps a conversation, a sudden opportunity, or even a recurring thought that won't leave your mind is pointing you toward your breakthrough. These signs are designed to awaken your awareness and guide you into action. Consider the story of Steve Harvey, who faced years of rejection, homelessness, and despair before stepping into his defining moment. Every setback, every closed door, was preparing him to seize the opportunities that would transform his life. Like Steve, the culmination of your preparation is approaching, and the universe is ready to honor your perseverance in ways that will astonish you. Oprah Winfrey's journey serves as a living testament to the power of readiness meeting opportunity. She rose from poverty and rejection to become one of the most influential figures in the world, yet every small step along her path, every moment of preparation, contributed to her ultimate success. You, Capricorn, are walking a similar path. The quiet victories, the unnoticed efforts, the times when it felt like nothing was changing, all of it has been a prelude to the moment when your breakthrough will arrive. Your October 5th blessing is not sudden. It is the natural outcome of a life aligned with preparation, faith, and conscious engagement. Think of Joseph in the Bible, who endured betrayal, imprisonment, and years of waiting, yet rose to a position of immense authority and provision. His faithfulness, patience, and awareness of the divine signs around him allowed him to step fully into his destiny. Similarly, your journey has been shaping you for a breakthrough that is both material and spiritual. Financial blessings, career advancement, and recognition are not simply arriving. They are arriving in response to your readiness, your persistence, and your ability to see and act upon the signs in your life. A young woman's story illustrates the power of timing and preparation. She struggled in a corporate role, barely making ends meet, and yet continued to refine her skills, expand her network, and maintain a positive mindset. One unexpected email led to an interview, which led to a promotion and eventually transformed her career and financial stability. She had prepared herself to receive, and when opportunity arrived, she was ready. Capricorn, your life is mirroring this energy. Your preparation, persistence, and readiness are converging to bring you a breakthrough that has been quietly taking shape, and the moment is approaching faster than you realize. Your breakthrough will not be random. It is aligned with your effort, your insight, and your engagement. Repeated numbers, sudden insights, and unexpected connections are all confirmations of this alignment. Abraham Lincoln's path to leadership was filled with failure, rejection, and personal loss, yet each of those experiences strengthened his resilience and prepared him for the responsibility of guiding a nation. Similarly, every challenge you have faced has been refining you, ensuring that when opportunity arrives, you will step into it fully and wisely. The universe is orchestrating your breakthrough with precision, and your awareness is the key that unlocks it. Steve Jobs' journey reminds us that preparation is invisible but powerful. Fired from Apple, the company he created, Jobs faced humiliation and uncertainty, yet he continued to develop his vision and skills. When the moment came, his return transformed technology and defined an era. Capricorn, your persistence, skill building, and quiet efforts are creating the same kind of momentum. October 5th is your moment, a day where your readiness will meet opportunity in a way that changes the trajectory of your life. Financial blessings and career advancement are not just about external rewards, they are about alignment and insight. J.K. Rowling. Rejected repeatedly before her first Harry Potter book was accepted, persisted through poverty and doubt. Her persistence created momentum invisible to the world, and when the opportunity arrived, it could not be stopped. Capricorn, your perseverance is building a similar momentum, and the universe is preparing to honor your patience and readiness. Your signs are multiplying now. Subtle messages, opportunities, and insights are appearing to guide you. Like David, anointed king while tending sheep, your rise may appear sudden to others, but it has been in preparation for much longer than you realize. Every step, every small decision, every effort has been shaping your capacity to receive the financial blessing, career advancement, and recognition coming your way. Yet the final key to receiving this blessing lies in a truth that is almost invisible, but profoundly powerful. The young woman, the man, the biblical Joseph, and the figures of history have one thing in common: awareness. They were ready to act, ready to recognize opportunity, and ready to align themselves with the forces preparing to lift them. Capricorn, your awareness, engagement, and willingness to step into action will determine the magnitude of your breakthrough. October 5th carries energy of alignment, recognition, and provision, but only those who are fully conscious and engaged will receive it in its fullness. Your readiness requires more than desire. It requires alignment, gratitude, and trust in the unseen forces guiding you. The energy moving toward you is precise and powerful. Every sign, every opportunity, every insight is a confirmation of the season you are entering. Financial blessings, career breakthroughs, and recognition are approaching, but the final element, one hidden truth, remains to be discovered. This truth will determine the depth, sustainability, and impact of the blessings arriving in your life. It is subtle, powerful, and transformative, and recognizing it will allow you to step fully into a life that has been prepared for you in ways beyond imagination. The convergence of effort, readiness, and divine timing is imminent. Every moment of preparation, every effort, every act of engagement has built toward this day. Your persistence, patience, and insight are the keys to unlocking the full measure of the blessings prepared for you. Yet there is one hidden truth, almost invisible, that holds the final key to your breakthrough, the secret element that will determine how fully you receive, how deeply you transform, and how profoundly your life shifts in the days and weeks ahead. Capricorn, the moment is closer than you realize, and the forces at work have been silently orchestrating your life with precision. Financial blessing, career advancement, recognition, and divine alignment are approaching. Every sign, every connection, Every moment of awareness has been part of this design. Yet there remains a truth, subtle and powerful, that is the key to receiving all that is prepared for you. It is hidden, almost imperceptible, but when recognized, it will unlock a transformation so profound that nothing in your life will ever be the same.